I'm glad to be here. I just decided I don't give a fuck right now. I don't fucking care. Like Callum, Edmonds, Mauler, and Lawrence Engel Rags are fucking cowardly pieces of shit, dude. Like, here's the thing.
Like, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Hey, what's going on?
Here's the thing.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Daddy needs to get his rocks off. Here's the thing.
Here's the fucking thing.
Look, here's the thing.
Hey.
It's the ever-loving blue-eyed thing. It's clobbering time.
Missed it earlier whenever I was going off about it. I was looking at the comments underneath my my video from recently with where I did the, just some light shit talking, because I keep getting blocked by these chuds that I don't even know anything, like I haven't done anything about them, and they block me. It's like preemptive block. And like I decided I'm gonna check out the comments of this whole thing, see what anybody's said since I looked at it last. That's always a mistake on my channel, honestly. Apparently, the justification that EFAP uses for not talking to me and Organized Chaos, Turf Nation, even though we've appealed to them several times over the course of almost 2 years now, the reason they don't is because they say we're just trying to get attention. We're just trying to get attention. Now, never mind the fact that we're all on fucking YouTube, you goddamn morons. Everybody's trying to get attention to some degree, but like they seem to be saying that that's our only goal, despite the fact that we have explicitly stated our actual goals several times, is that to hold their views and their takes and their frame of analysis, to hold that to account and to ask them some questions and to discuss these things. The idea of objectivity, the fact that Mauler has a fucking robot in his head or something like that in his little fucking delusional imagination, right? Those kind of things. And they just ignore that. They've decided, they've superseded our own intentions and decided our intentions actually are just to get attention. So we're just trying to use them to get attention. Yeah, man, look, that's really fucking obviously cope. It's obviously just cope and cowardly. Like, if you can just decide, like, oh, this person, they want to talk to me, they want to hold me accountable for things I've said. Well, they just want attention. Then you can just say that about anybody, man. Or you can just say it about the people that you're maybe concerned that if you talk to them, you might not come out of it looking so good. You can reserve it for those folks. Or, then there's also the bad faith, which I assume that kind of overlaps with the just want attention, right? Because we just want attention, so we're being bad faith. And that just insulates them from all fucking criticism. When in fact, Callum, Edmonds, Lawrence Engel, and whatever the fuck the other ones that nobody remembers any of their fucking stupid stage names anyway, much less their real names, they're just fucking cowards, right? Like, Mauler is a fucking wall-eyed, and I don't know if you guys have noticed that, he's wall-eyed, and no shit talking to anybody that has a wall-eyed situation going on, or any kind of like not evenly aligned eyeball situation. Because if I've gotten older, sometimes whenever I like look up or something, if I'm like focused not in the center for a moment, I've noticed that sometimes my eye will kind of start to, one of my eyes starts, and apparently I've read that happens with a lot of people when they get older, but Mauler is like, I don't know, like 12 years old. And he's just got fucking one of his eyes is just going completely the other direction. It's like, okay, I get why you fucking, don't like your fucking picture being shown, even though you uploaded at least 3 of them. And then these motherfuckers go to different people's channels, watch their small channels compared to them, watch their videos where they're just like, hey, I like this Star Wars movie or whatever. And they're like, look at this fucking piece of shit. Fucking talking shit on trans people, talking shit on just other people, anybody, and about their superficial things, and just laughing, mocking like some fucking junior high me and my friends. Because that's exactly what I was like when I was in fucking junior high, man. This is what it looks like when I'm trying to get attention. Okay? This is. You motherfuckers want to accuse us of only wanting attention? Fine. Fine. We've kind of thrown in the towel on trying to have a conversation with you anyway. So at this point, got nothing to lose. Now I'm just trying to get attention. Like, you could basically be my little fat stepson. You know, my wall-eyed fat stepson who fucking thinks he's smarter than he is and deserves a good fucking pop in the mouth. You know, that's me trying to get attention. And so I decided I don't fucking care anymore, man. Like, you know, maybe I lose some respect from some of my regular audience for this, but like, I'm not doing anything that actually violates my own, you know, standards of ethics or anything. Like we've known what their names for, you know, almost a couple of years now. You know, and it's like, look, man, their names are on IMDb and Fandom Wiki, which their Fandom Wiki is clearly maintained by fans of theirs. It's fucking obvious that it is. We can look at it. So let's check out this Fandom Wiki thing, because I just want to prove my case here. And then we're going to look at some politics of Mauler, I think, because, you know, he's a known centrist, right? But if you go to, what is it? youtube.fandom.com/wiki/Mauler. Boop. It's right here. Look, there's his appearance. And if you guys don't believe me about the wall thing, here, let me bring up the other images I got. Yeah, I'm making fun of the way he looks today. I'm sorry. I don't fucking care. You're gonna fucking be such a coward that, like, nothing, you're gonna insulate yourself to that degree. Who cares? If you get mad at me, that's fine. If you think less of me, I'm okay with that. I mean, just look at those eyes. Right? Like, holy shit, dude. Oh, wait. No, sorry. Is that a picture of Liz Warren? Wrong one. Wrong picture. My bad. Here we go. Okay. So you can see it. You know, he tries to keep it kind of hidden, and like he's got overweight eyelids. So that kind of like keeps it, you know, shrouded a bit. But like right here, come on now. And look, what's up with this bald spot right here? What's going on there, man? Holy shit. 0% Synth material. Yeah. No, so like, you know, he's a fucking he's the kind of guy that, like, it's pretty clear that what he's doing to me anyway. I mean, anybody it's clear, okay? He's been bullied. He's probably been bullied a good bit since he was a small child. And that sucks. But that bullying seems to be what probably makes him feel justified in doing the bullying that he does. And not even, he justifies it, rationalizes it, doesn't even see it as bullying, I guess. I don't know. But that's what they do. They are bullies. And, fuck them. By the way, in case you didn't know, a grouping of Maulers is called a bitch of Maulers. That's canon. Get out of here, Callum. Callum. That's what should have called him that in the thumbnail, but nobody knows what callow means, so that's fine. Anyway, we go back to the old wiki. And, yep. So he's 30. Wow. Callum Edmonds. It's right there, guys. It's right fucking there. It's not hard to find. It's incredibly easy, actually. So, and then I want to prove to you that this shit is written by their fans. So Mauler, also known as The Long Man, is a YouTuber whose videos mainly deal with the criticism of film, television, and video games. Just right there, you can already tell that it's somebody that is, affectionate of these people, because they actually say that what they do is criticism. He makes long review videos intricately dissecting bad film. No, I mean, not really. He nitpicks. He fucking talks shit. Stream of consciousness bullshit. Arguing that art can be judged objectively, often drawing distinction between the objective qualities of a work and one's subjective enjoyment of a work in his reviews, which is really fucking stupid, man. This is the thing that they say now. because I mean, I guess enough people called them out on the objectivity thing that the way that they say it now is this. They draw a distinction between the objective qualities of a work and one's subjective enjoyment. So as if to say that the qualities, the things that make up the film itself can be judged objectively, you know, but of course, how you feel about a movie is subjective. And it's like, those are the same thing. Those are the same thing, man. You know, I don't know if it's just like a small or you know, I don't know, not a limber enough fucking mind to be able to understand this concept of like, there are objective qualities about film. Sure. Star Wars The Last Jedi is called Star Wars The Last Jedi, or episode 8, or however they, you know. Mark Hamill was the actor that played Luke Skywalker. That's an objective thing. Right. Yeah. It's actually like this special guy. You know, that's what I think of him as. He's just a little special guy with special opinions. He wants everybody to fucking, you know, listen to his specialness. They want people to not show the images that they have put on the internet of themselves, to not say the names that they have put on the internet about their names, and just like pretend that we don't know it, when it's just like, nobody's doxing you, fucking more. Like, the fact that a bunch of people in his audience actually think that what I'm doing right now would be doxing shows that they're not even capable of getting close to an objective analysis of anything, because they don't know what fucking words mean. Check this out. If you even mention how long his videos are, they'll say long man bad. long man bad. And they think that that's like some kind of got you for, like, they don't have to address anything else that you said, because you mentioned how long his videos are. So long man bad.
It's over.
And which is the exact, I mean, it's literally the same meme as like the Trump thing, the orange man bad. That's almost a 6-hour video on Multiverse of Madness.
He put in the work. Yeah.
I don't know that I'd call it work. I'd call it more like persistence of sitting in one place and talking. But I don't know. You know, I mentioned how long it is. Long man bad. Long man bad. So what we've got here is, just to kind of give some context, this right here, and I know that they can't possibly understand these concepts, but this is a great incentive to always talk shit on Star Wars and other pop culture films, to just be negative. Like, even if we give, benefit of the doubt that he actually really thought Last Jedi was terrible or whatever, he went from 2,000 subs to 100,000 in, less than a year. And this is probably because he's a fucking, wall-eyed, chubby dick snot, a little Welsh boy, who was almost certainly bullied. And then he gets out of, school, and he starts, he gets online, and he does some voice work, I guess, for video games. Doesn't get too far with that. Once again, another right winger who has failed in the career path that he went down, and just kind of middled out. Not even middled, but yeah. So then he gets 100,000 subs, less than a year, just based on talking shit on movies. That kind of thing is going to go to that kind of guy's head, right? Like, it's going to make him, he doesn't have any perspective yet. He's been doing this for like 5 years now. So, he's probably 25 or something whenever this hits him. And yeah, he's all full of himself now. He's insulated. He's got these fucking sycophants all around him. Little fucking, don't worry, we're going to get to Lawrence here in a minute, but like little fucking Lawrence suckling at his teeth, just like, and then saying fucking slurs and telling people to kill themselves.
Like the Holdo maneuver in all of its visual awesomeness and god speed Rebels breaks the quote-unquote laws of the universe, then hey, let's break some more laws.
No, kill yourself. No, stop. Kill yourself.
Valid.
I don't know. Kill yourself.
Oh,
I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
Telling trans women that they look like men.
Not that misgendering trans people should 100% be considered inciting hatred against them on the basis of their gender. The only purpose in misgendering trans people is that it hurts them and incites hatred against them.
Riley, a lot of people are going to look at you and say, hey, it's a guy because you look like a guy. You have the body of a guy. You have the voice of a guy. The DNA in every single cell of your body is male. You can call yourself whatever you want, I don't care. But once you start telling other people that they have to call you certain things, that is obviously where they draw the line.
Okay, pause again.
I just gotta say one asshole. One.
Right? What a piece of shit.
What a fucking prick.
And that, you know, I'm going to call you a man, like shit like that. That's, you know, meanwhile, Mauler just sits quietly or sometimes just kind of chuckles about it. He's a fucking little monster. He's a little monster is what he is.
Black Lives Matter is, gosh, what's the most charitable way to describe Black Lives Matter? Black Lives Matter is a bully organization of frustrated, spoiled millennials and people looking for an anger outlet. It's a borderline terrorist organization that often spews hateful rhetoric and inspires murder on police officers. I have absolutely no love for Black Lives Matter. They are an awful organization. I have no time and no patience for groups of individuals who want to blame all the problems that they think they may or may not be facing on some boogeyman called white supremacy or systematic racism, because they think it's much easier to blame something else for your problems instead of maybe the fact that, well, blacks in this country commit an insanely high amount of crime, that 73% of blacks are born out of wedlock. Blacks only graduate from high school at a rate of 69% nationwide. The fact that 93% of black homicide victims are killed by other blacks. The fact that 40% of cop killers are black, despite black males being 6.6% of the United States population. But I suppose it's much easier to blame systematic racism or the police or white supremacy or just some nebulous boogeyman out there in the distance floating around invisible yet ever-present instead of addressing the problems that face your own community.
I mean, not really, actually. I hate to say it, but not really, because what is long, right? Like, if you're someone who watches 25-hour videos, no, they're fucking long. You know, one of the things that they confuse with objectivity is just a lot of people having the similar experience, right? So, like, when we talk about movies, we all kind of see from the same general pool of films, especially if you're in one of these fandom, you know, corners of the internet, right? We're all watching Star Wars, we're all watching Marvel, and blah, blah, blah. We kind of at least are aware of them, or engaging with that stuff to some degree. And so we all are all having very, very similar experiences with the content that we're consuming in a lot of cases. And that can create the illusion of objectivity, because, you know, a lot of people see the same thing. You know, your preferences that all of our preferences as Western audiences that have generally seen a lot of the same films and content in our lifetimes, that creates these subjective preferences. They are subjective. They're not like universal. You know, if you don't grow up watching the same content, you're not going to have all those same preferences about stuff, right? And they think that that's objectivity, though. True. YouTube rewards bigotry. Tired of pretending otherwise. Heck, it broke this week that Twitter shelters bigots from automods. Yeah, I saw that. I saw a video about that. You know, there's some, I guess, question as to whether or not that was all legit, but the way that it was responded to definitely makes it seem like it's legit. The leak. Mauler thinks he's smarter than most movies, which is a major sin as a media critic. Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're looking for things to say negative, which is what he does. Look at this. What this image on screen is represents is his incentive. He was rewarded very early on for saying negative shit. I think the bigotry with these guys, in fact, kind of came out just here and there tangentially because they were like unwoke or whatever. Or they're just, you know, kind of little edgelords. I don't think the bigotry was like part and parcel for the content originally for them. I think that once they started cozying up to, or perhaps groomed by, guys like Nerdrotic and, you know, Critical Drinker and stuff, I think that then, of course, they start as social incentive leaning into, you know, hey, that's actually these audiences like it whenever we, you know, talk shit on trans people, talk shit on gay people, or talk shit on black people, and how every time they walk in a room, there's a crooked cop that's gonna fucking stand on their neck or something.
Oh yeah,
that's how this is with black characters. Like every room they fucking walk in, just happens to be a racist cop.
ready to put a knee on their neck or some shit. It's like they're
So they
treating.
can die of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm looking at this cluster. Mauler, 93. There he is.
Okay. What is this asking? Yes.
These are the people that influenced the attacks, the racist attacks on Lord of the Rings on Twitter. And the red ones are they a YouTuber? The blue ones are they not a YouTuber, basically. So you have fuck you, you're not political, you fucking disingenuous scumbags. Of course you are. Them and Critical Drinker, right? Critical Drinker's constantly like narrowing down the state of modern cinema to just like a handful of fucking IP. It's so fucking stupid. Whoa, you know what? I kind of don't fucking care about what he wants.